Hello Cancer, welcome to your April 2022 reading. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at you versus your person, telling you how I feel like you're feeling versus your person is feeling, give you some insight into that. And then I'm going to look into the outcome of the two of yours connection, moving past that month of April. Oh, already had a card pop out. After that, I'm going to be going through each sign, Aries through Pisces, telling you specifically how I feel like each sign is feeling about you at the end of the reading. So let's get into it. Oh, by the way, it's been a long time since I posted a Cancer reading. Thank you so much to those of you who are still subscribed to me and are still supporting my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more consistently now. So for those of you that are new as well, make sure you subscribe if this video and this message resonates with you. So the first card I get for you, Cancer, is the Hermit card. So for a lot of you, you could be in a place where you don't really feel the need to speak to this person, or it could just be keeping to yourself whether you guys are in communication or not. I feel like for a lot of you, you're a lot more comfortable alone at this point in time. Paired with the Ten of Cups, very interesting. So I'm not going to say whether you guys are separated or not. I'm not necessarily seeing that in this reading, but I am seeing either way what you're doing right now, the time you're spending on yourself, and the effort you're putting into yourself is really paying off with the Ten of Cups. You're doing something right for yourself. I'll say that much. I think you're really working towards finding a really happy place within yourself. Yeah, these are extremely positive. I will say, for those of you that are single and are looking to be involved with someone else, I get the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Star card. So these are extremely positive. I think maybe at the beginning of April or going into April, a lot of you guys could have been in hermit mode, keeping to yourself, not necessarily looking for anything, not necessarily looking for anyone, or necessarily speaking to this person in general, whatever the case may be for you. But I see moving past that in the month of April, I see so much happiness for you guys here. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Star card. For some of you, could be dealing with a Aquarius or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be any sign, but those are just the biggest signs I have here. I feel like financially and emotionally, you guys are going to be in a really good place in April. I don't normally say that just to say it, so I feel like this is extremely positive. These are all major cards too. I have the Star card and the World card here. A lot of you guys, whatever work you guys have been putting in, whatever changes you guys have been making in your own personal lives, I feel like this is really going to be a point of things coming to completion, being well-rounded, you feeling finally secure and happy at the place you are in. For a lot of you, you guys are really thriving on your independence. I just did a reading for all signs yesterday. Make sure you check that out for the month of April, the last week of March as well. I feel like a lot of, and I got the World card, I remember, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be feeling extremely happy in your own independence and not feeling like you need anything from anyone, which is a very good place to be in. For some of you, there could be some traveling in the month of April. If you're long distance with this person, you could see that you guys are just in a really happy place. I just see happiness across the board for you in the month. Yeah. Okay. In the month of April, just secureness within yourself, whether this is alone or single or with a person, either way, I just see happiness in the month of April. I get the Ten of Swords in reverse, which shows me that there could have been some painful, whether this is like 2021, beginning of 2022, something like that, you feeling a lot of pain surrounding a situation, but I really feel like you're letting it go since it's in reverse. I think that this situation has taught you how to be more clear about what you want. It's not a bad thing, to go, take care of other people and sometimes not put yourself first. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't, I don't feel like that's a, negative trait at all. But I will say I feel like this has taught you to really be strict about, okay, this is what I want. I'm not just going to follow the lead of someone else and kind of sweep my own interests under the rug here. I feel like you are in a much, much better place with that with the Queen of Swords. So extremely positive, Cancer. Very happy to give that message. Let's pull some Oracle cards here for Cancer, see what's coming up. Ooh, those cards came flying out. Let me grab it. Okay, Cancer, so the Oracle cards that came out of the deck are openness and determination. So for a lot of you, I see you, like I said, making changes, being okay with the fact that things have changed in your life, being okay with the fact that things have changed within yourself, and being determined to continue to, you know, work towards your higher self, work towards what is really serving you and what, you know, what will do you well instead of what will do other people well. I don't know why that's coming to my mind, but being determined in that way. You could also, like I said, I see a lot of financial gain for you in the month of April, whether you guys are, if you're looking for a job, I see that going successfully, or just getting, you know, having a stable income and using it, not spending money like crazy in the month of April. Yeah, so you guys being determined to do what you want to do in this life, but specifically in the month of April, not just life in general, but yeah, specifically in the month of April, I see you guys being very determined. This is very interesting. I don't think this has ever come out for me in this deck before. I got the card Animals. For some of you, could be getting a new pet in the month of April, or just feeling really connected to your pet, feeling really connected to animals, whatever, you know, that means to you, a friend's pet, whatever. Feeling very connected. Animals and fertility. Wow. A lot about kind of the earth and natural cycles. I feel like that's kind of what I've been saying with change. For a lot of you connected to things outside of yourself, I feel like this is also putting an emphasis on the fact that, like, in order to take care of other things or other beings, it doesn't have to be people. You can take care of animals, you can take care of your own self, your own children, whatever the case may be, but it doesn't have to be, you know, you can put that towards other things instead of just romantic. Yeah, so let's go into how your person is feeling here, Cancer. How is Cancer's person feeling about the situation? I wasn't necessarily getting, for maybe you guys are in different situations. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's not, but I wasn't necessarily getting like separated or together. I just was getting happiness from you. So let's see. The person on Cancer's mind at the time of this reading in the month of April 2022, how are they feeling towards Cancer? Knight of Swords. I really like the Knight of Swords, although it can be kind of a fickle movement energy. I think it also really is also a sign of determination. I feel like you guys could be determined to make this work. For some of you, there could be some traveling. I could see a flip of energies here where, I remember this from your all signs reading as well, Cancer, but you were taking care of them from what I can see. Like, you just were being, you know, very cautious, very kind. But I see that energy going towards you here, Cancer, in the month of April. I have the Empress here. I feel like they're going to be very caring towards you. Or at the very least, if you guys aren't speaking, I feel like they are going to take a very caring energy and be like, wow, you know, all these things that Cancer did for me, I really appreciate. Really thinking positively about you. I think right when I said 180, I get the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you, they're seeing things from a very new perspective. I feel like they could also be stuck thinking about you, stuck thinking about all the things that you did for them, and feeling a bit of like regret in that way. I get the Devil card in reverse. For some of you, could be dealing with the Capricorn. But I feel like you taught them how to, you know, there's like a phrase for this, but if you take care of someone else and then they can start taking care, whatever the phrase is, it's not coming to mind, but if you put that love into someone else and they can finally see that in themselves, I feel like that's what's kind of going on here with the Devil in reverse. Like, you know, this could mean addiction, this could mean if there was some cheating going on, or, you know, just kind of bringing some of that Devil card energy into the situation. I feel like it's in reverse. They're letting a lot of it go because you taught them how to love themselves in that way. I just see a very kind energy towards you, Cancer, in the month of April, whether that means communication or not. I also see the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. For some of you, they could be involved in another situation. This is a really, you know, big card indicating that. But I feel like you're okay with that, Cancer. Not saying like you guys are still speaking or whatever the case may be, but I feel like you found peace with the situation throughout the month of April. You're not so concerned about what this person is doing. You're not so concerned about, you know, helping them or fixing them or whatever the case may be. I feel like you're in a lot better place. I don't know, if I'm being honest, throughout the month of April, I'm seeing that this person is really thinking fondly of you, really looking back on your memories and all the things that you have done for them, or that you got, your guys' memories, that sort of thing, and you've taught them to really care about themselves. But I feel like at the same time, they're still in the process of healing or recovering or whatever you want to call it. You know, I saw you in a very positive space. I don't necessarily see this person in that positive space, except for, you know, thinking of you is what's bringing a lot of light into their life. I don't react when people mention you. Just came out of this oracle card, or oracle deck, sorry, the Hidden Truth. So they're kind of keeping up, like I said, on the inside, you know, smiling on the outside. I can't think of any phrases today. Smiling on the outside, crying on the inside. Like, they're keeping up a very stoic front, but then when it comes to you on the inside, they have all these happy memories and all these like positive feelings, but then when people mention you, or if you guys are in the same circles or whatever the case may be, they kind of like shut down. You speak to me through music came out, and I regret lying to you. So yeah, I mentioned regrets earlier. I feel like for a lot of you, they regret lying to you, or regret the way that they treated you, but yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean action, but it does mean they could be just sitting in regret throughout the month of April, where you're kind of like doing your own thing and you don't really care. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return, just came out. You may have heard this from them. You may have just seen this selfish action. Like I said before, you were taking care of them, but were they taking care of you? I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own, and I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. Very indicative of what I was saying earlier. Like, I really do think that they're keeping a distance, but thinking of you positively, because they're like, well, I have all these regrets, but do I want to play that out again? You know, I don't think they're ready to really take that. You know, if they were to come back right now, I don't think that they would have really gone through all the processes that they need to go through. Not even saying there will be reconciliation, but you know. What's the outcome between Cancer and their person moving past the month of April? Doesn't have to be long term, but what are we looking at here? What are some important messages for the outcomes? Slanted. Three cards for the outcome. It's interesting that I said if you guys are in the same circles. For some of you, maybe this is a coworker. For others of you, maybe this is someone you guys are in the same, like, some sort of community. For some of you, not all of you, of course. But I feel like for a lot of you, this connection continuing on is going to be more intuitive. I don't see like it manifesting necessarily in the physical form, like you guys seeing each other or you guys being together. For some of you, I feel like at least in the short term, yeah, I don't really see that manifesting physically. I do see the Hierophant though, meaning like you will see of this person again. You guys will communicate again down the road. But it's when you guys, you know, when this High Priestess is here, because you guys need to both, I think Cancer, you've already reached it, if I'm being honest. I didn't see any of that like progress still happening. I think like you've already put in the work for that, but I feel like this person still has some more work to do, like I've been saying. So yeah, let's go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, tell you how I feel like each sign specifically is feeling about you. This could be, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be any sign throughout the month of April, like how you're going to be sorry for the pause, how you're going to be interacting with them throughout the month of April. Okay, I feel like it's good. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, I have the Page of Cups here for some of you. This Aries could be honestly writing you a message, letting you know how much they care. This Page of Cups is like something unexpected happening. You know, I feel like you could get an unexpected message from an Aries. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus is going to have a really sudden change in their life. I feel like I have the Tower card here, so this could be a very abrupt, you know, their life is falling apart kind of situation. I don't know why it just popped into my head that they want you to be there, which does, you know, use your own judgment. They could come to you in a time of crisis. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I have the Eight of Cups. A Gemini is walking away from the situation. I think that they're leaving it behind, or you could be either way. I feel like this is something that's going to be left in the past, if I'm being honest. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you could have some sort of reconciliation with a Cancer with the Three of Cups. You could also just be having fun with a Cancer. This is a card of like partying, celebrating, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but just saying, like, I feel like you and a Cancer are going to have a lot of fun throughout the month of April. For those of you that are dealing with a Leo, I have the Ace of Wands. I feel like this Leo is thinking about, you know, like missing the passion you guys used to have, the intense connection you guys used to have. I feel like they're also could be manifesting you coming back into their life. I feel like they just really want to like have fun with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you could have some very direct communication with the Virgo. I feel like you got the Queen of Swords before, so you guys could be in a similar energy where it's like, let's just lay out everything that we need to say, have that conversation. Yeah, you could get direct communication from a Virgo in the month of April for some of you. For those of you that are dealing with a Libra, I have the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like you and a Libra could be working towards, you know, this could be a coworker, but you guys could just be working on something together. Could be working on your guys' relationship together throughout the month of, throughout the month of April. I completely just forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like you guys work really well together, you and this Libra. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow, I'm losing my train of thought. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like you and the Scorpio are really going to progress throughout the month of April. Could be making a lot of moves towards the future. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, same card, not same card, but same meaning. I feel like you and a Sagittarius are moving ahead in a really good place in the month of April. Be careful about moving too fast, but I feel like you know, this could be a new Sagittarius. I don't know why that popped into my head, but really moving forward. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you and this Capricorn could be a bit manipulative. They could be knowing that they're in a position of like, they're in the position to fix things, they're in the position to apologize, and they could be kind of holding that over your head. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like you and this Aquarius are not in the best place in the month of April. I feel like it's hard for you guys to really either get off the ground or get moving forward, kind of opposite of what I was saying before with the other signs. If you're dealing with a Pisces, finally, you and this Pisces, you could see a different side of this Pisces throughout the month of April where they're a lot more lighthearted. I feel like they're going to be, you know, sometimes in relationships or any sort of like connection with someone, at least with me, it's hard to like find this lighthearted place because things can feel so serious and things can feel so dramatic. But you're going to be seeing a different side from this Pisces. I'm a lot more lighthearted. So that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully this message resonated with you. Looking forward to talking with you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you're new here or if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and like this video. Thank you so much. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you. Have a great and safe month.